Hey, we're going to do cardio today. You are going to need your loops, and you can grab some music. I'm going to play mine on my phone so I can hear it for me. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start my music here from myself. Okay. It's kind of quiet. That's okay though. All right. So let's get started with some running. All right. So just some light jogging here. Starting to pick your feet up. Starting to loosen up your joints. I feel like Tin Man this morning. Some days. Alright, start picking up your feet a little bit more. Even if you're walking, starting to pick it up a little bit slightly higher. Alright, let's go into a light high knees. We're going to come back to these later. This next round, actually. So, just take it out in front. We were doing it back here. Now we're up here. So starting to engage the core here. Getting your breathing ready. Pulling up your core. Feeling supported. We're going to go into our adductor stretch. So just side to side here. Slight little pulse. We're doing active stretching right now. Just getting the body warmed up. Ready to move. So you're pushing. So I'm pushing on my foot to come up and not pushing myself with my back. Push it with your legs. Bringing your flat back even here. No arching or sinking. You're lifted out of your hips. Awesome. Let's come into some hip flexors. So let's come on down to the ground. Get our leg bent. We're going to go forward and back. Just kind of going forward and back. You see how my hips still kind of stay? It's like a seesaw here. I'm going to try and keep your back as flat as possible. So that means no arching or rounding and no arching. Good posture, you're lifted out of your hips. Let's do our other side here. Forward and back. This is our last thing here. And then we'll be moving on. So my feet, or my knees are still about shoulder width apart. A wider base, you have more stability. All right. Good time for this music. All right, you ready? Make sure you have a loop. My kids took my medium loop. I don't know where it is. I'm going to try my heavy. For the first round, we're going to do our jumping jacks with our loop around our lower bodies here. Yeah, you're going it down there instead of up here. All right, so it's just going to be a jumping jack. You can put your hands wherever you want. Just be warned that the more you go up, the higher your heart rate will go. Okay, so if you're not quite ready for that, we're going to do our sprinting round with the high knees. So we're going to do 30 seconds, take a 20-second break to get our loop off, to breathe, and then we'll go into our high knees so that you have a little breather to go faster. You ready? All right. And so we have our 30 seconds. So go. Oh my gosh, it's not moving. You want to try, right now we're trying to keep our feet facing forward, our hips facing forward. So it's just a gentle press out. And kind of, you're not letting your legs spring back in, so you're just kind of holding it into the center, if that makes sense. kind of like, oh, stop. Take a quick 20-second break while we take off our loops safely. Breathe. See, that wasn't so bad, the first round here. Whew. Then we're going to do our high knees. Because it is only 30 seconds and we're going to push it a little, we need to sprint. It's only 30 seconds, so we're going to do that. You ready? So choose your level of sprinting or walking and go. Bring your neck down, your chin down, I mean. Shoulders relaxed. And push. Pull your abs up. You can lean slightly forward. And breathe. And breathe. Awesome. So we're going to take a 20-second break to get our loop back on. So that was round one. Assess whether you like the band, loop I mean. If that is messing you up or it's too much, just take it out. You're still moving. You ready? Here we go. So it's just like a, it's not like a kick. You're still keeping your abs up and in, lifting out of your hips. Again, you don't have to move your arms or anything. Oh my gosh, your legs, guys. Okay. Breathe. When we take our loop off, you should come down or have a chair nearby. Because a lot of times going up and down, you might feel dizzy. So just be aware of that. Listen to your body. We're going to go into high knees. In 3, 2, go. Almost there. You got this. 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Rest. Be careful as you put your loop back on. Remember that exercise is not, the purpose of exercise is not to kill your body, to beat it. It's to challenge it to grow. You ready? To challenge it to grow, to honor your body. Because here's the thing, if you are trying to beat it, basically beat it into submission, you're going to hurt yourself, and then you can't exercise. So, listen to your body. I feel like my legs are not going out at all. You should feel a little bit engagement of your inner thighs to make sure the inner thighs actually help you connect to your core, your pelvic floor. So just do a slight engagement of that. So your knees are slightly bent. Whew. All right, we're going to do our high knees. Last time, you ready? 3, 2, last deep breath, and go. Come on, this is the last one on high knees. So go, 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 go. Come on. Put your chin down and go. Come on. Push, push. You got this. And 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Walk around for a second. We have our core round. Oh my gosh. Walk around. Try to just take a little sip of water. Try not to chug it. I'm gonna fix my carpet here. All right. So our first core move is an ISO reverse crunch. I'm doing bent knees. You can do straight legs if you like, but we're gonna do 10. So first of all, I want you to have your abs, you want you to let them go, and then I want you to pull them up and in. So we pull up, keep your rib cage where it is, the whole exercise. So from here, we're going to tap them down, lift them up. That's 2, no momentum. And if your back is coming up on that toe tap, it's okay. You can just do one leg. Or just coming to 90 degrees. Here's 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Whew. Grab a loop. I'm going to use a light loop for this one. I would use a medium, but again, the kids take it on me, so I'll have to find it. Okay, so I have them around the arches of my feet, and we're going to do scissor crunches. So we're in the same position. You can keep your arms down or up. So from here, you're going to pull up and in, you're going to crunch up. At the same time, you're going to bring your shoulder towards your knee. And then you're going to switch. You're going to stay up. So you still need to feel that same engagement. Are you ready? We're going to do 20 total for 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to use a band. And you can just do the marching legs with your knees bent. Where's your core? Twisting from your core and not your head. And last 2, 1. Awesome. So what I mean by the marching, if you cannot feel that same engagement from here, then you need to come back down here and just do a marching like that. You can even do a little twisting to get that same range of, or same motion. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our elbows into a plank. And if plank is not a strong position for you, then go on, you can elevate it onto a chair or onto the wall even. Okay, so from here, we're going to come into elbow plank, and we're just going to do 20 total for a total of 10 on each side. You ready? So just bump them to the right and the left. We're not lifting them in a rainbow. We're just bumping them to the left. Push down into your elbows. Just 5. Pulling your abs up and in. Last one. I think I went a little long in that one. But that's okay. All right, here we go. Let me explain to you our next moves. I can move my sweat out of my eyes. So you're going to grab your loops again. And instead of jacking out, we're going to go forward and back. So from the side, it's going to look like this. Okay? So we'll do that for 30 seconds, and then we have squat jumps. So, deep breath in, deep breath out. You ready? So, put your abs up and in. The loop is making a weird sound. It's okay. Make sure you are bending that front leg. Awesome. 20-second break as we come into our squat jumps. Now, you do not have to jump. You can just down, up. You can have a chair there to balance. Okay? Deep breath in, and out. And here we go. You're pushing down into the ground to lift off. Keeping the tension out of your shoulders and your neck and your back. All the work is in your legs and your glutes. Done. Rest for 20 seconds. Whew. Okay. So assess how that was. If you need to go harder, if you need to take it down a notch, that's okay. Okay. Ready? We are back to our ski jumps forward and back. Here we go. So I'm keeping my legs about hip distance apart, keeping the core in. Again from the side. Slow your breathing down. You're okay. Tell yourself it's okay. Stop. All right. Coming back into squat jumps in a moment. Okay. Breathe. Slow the heart rate down. It's okay. You ready? Squat jumps. Making sure you go at your own pace, making sure that you have good form. So your knees are not coming in, not going out, going straight over your toes. Got about 5 seconds. And 1. Breathe. Got one more round. Here we go. You got this. Oh. If you are taking a drink, remember to take just a sip. One more round. Here we go. I did move my band up slightly, just so it's not making that little flapping sound for myself here. Slow it down. Your heart, your breathing. You are more in control of it than you think you are. And breathe. Be very careful as you're going up and down, okay? Going into squat jumps. The last time here. 3, 2, and 1. So it's like you land on your ball of the foot, roll back into your hips. You want to land softly. So in order to do that, you have to sink out of your hips to have a strong posture. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Awesome. We're going to come down for our core. Grab your other loop for your scissors in a moment. Breathe for a second. Slowly breathing down. All right. You ready? Again, choose your level. So you can either go one leg or just coming down to the 90 degrees. Here we go. So pull your abs up and in. Pull your rib, don't arch your back. Keeping it going down. You ready? So we tap the toes, lift up. 2, 3. Again, you can even go straight leg. 9 and 10. Awesome. Grab your loop. I have my light to go into the scissors. Whew, my legs are seizing up. So here we go. Pull your abs up and in. And breathe out, crunch up. And we're going to twist. 2. 8. 10. 11. Awesome. Coming into our hip dips. Again, on our elbow plank, you can be elevated onto a chair. Ready? So again, we're just bumping the hips back and forth. So pull your abs up and in, and we twist. Engage your legs. Press down in your elbows, your forearms. And last one, there we go. Awesome, roll it back. We're gonna come up to stand. So the first one, we're gonna switch it up. Whew. Okay. So the first one, we're going to do some turning jumping jacks. So we'll do 1, 2. Okay, I'll show you again. So I'm going to my left leg forward, so I'm going left, right, left leg up, right leg up. And then we're going to go do mountain climbers with a loop around our arches, or no loop, you choose. One more deep breath. There it is. Okay. Let's do those turning jumping jacks. Here we go. Jack, jack, knee, knee. Take them at your pace. Move faster. You can forget what I'm doing. It's all good. Again. It's okay if you forget what I'm doing. I'm obviously forgetting it. So come on down. I'm grabbing my light loop, putting around the arches of my feet. And then I'm going to come in. You can either come into elbow plank or full plank, whichever one feels more better on you. So you need to make sure you're not sinking down, but you're pressing up, okay? You ready? Here we go. Take them at your pace. With the loop, you'll probably go a little slower because it's added resistance. And you can fix your loop. It's all good. There we go. Make sure to flex your feet. Starfish hands. Wipe the sweat from your face. Grab a quick drink of water. Shoulders back and down. Here we go. So we go out, out, knee, knee. It's okay if you don't get it. Just move. Start to get into a groove. Last one. Here. Come on down to mountain climbers. Again, you do not have to have a loop. I'm gonna come a little higher on my arches. See if that will help. Okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's go. Remember to pull your core up and in, not to arch your neck. Keep it lengthened. Okay, I'm gonna lose the loop. It's just coming off. Whew, now my legs are like springy. Awesome, come down to your knees. Breathe for a moment. We got one more round. Awesome. So again, it's the turning jumping jacks and the high knees. You can step that as well, no problem. Whew. Here we go. Almost there. Focus on your breath. Whew, come on. Coming down. All right, try one more time with a loop. All right. Maybe if I put it around the tops right here, it won't come off so easily. All right, you ready? Last thing, mountain climbers. Ready? Look down. Like not down, but straight down, neck lengthen. Pressing down. Elbows slightly bent. Core up and in. You should feel length in your spine. If you lose the loop, just kick it out of the way. And done. Hit your knees. And just breathe. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. One last round of core, and then we are done. So again, we have our reverse crunches into our scissor crunches, and then our hip dips. So here we go. Pull your abs up and down. Keep that flat back feeling. And start at 90 degrees. Let's go down, up. One. No swinging. Awesome. Let's come into our scissor twist. Again, you don't need the loop. Choose the level you are in and go with that level. You ready? Start at 90 degrees. Pull your abs up and in and down, your rib cage down. Here we go. So we roll up and press out. Halfway there. And last one. Awesome. So we got our hip dips. Whew. Again, choose the level where you want to be. And give it your all. You ready? Pressing into your forearms, neck lengthened. And we go side to side. Last one. Awesome. Hit child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths. Awesome. Let's bring our arms to the side. I have it to my right. Stretch the left side. 3 deep breaths. Let's go to the middle, back to the left here. Awesome, let's roll it up here. Whew. We're going to come into our hip flexor stretch again. This time we're going to stay in it a little longer. So we're going to stretch, pressing down through your hip, your knee, both hips lengthening through the crown of your head. Awesome, we're just going to lean forward. From here, let's do a gentle twist. So you don't have to, you want to lead with your belly first, hips, heart, and then your arm, your neck. Awesome, let's roll it back into a hamstring. Awesome, let's switch legs. So I'll show you what it looks like on this side. So I have my hip flexor. Again, lengthening out, not flaring, but lengthening your spine. Feeling the grounding effect of your knee. Let's just hinge it forward. Put your left arm down. From here, your belly, ribs, heart, then your head. Awesome. Let's come back into our hamstrings. First, come into a straight back, and then you can lower the head to round your spine from there. It should not be collapsed, but a lengthened. Awesome. Let's just step our feet together. Let's do one leg at a time. From here, let's step our legs wide and just sink down as far as you can or want to. It's called a squat. You can do a yogi squat, which is a little closer, just as long as you're pressing in, you're not sinking. You're pressing your legs out over your feet. You have a long neck. You should feel a stretch in your inner thighs. You'll feel more if you are in a wider squat. And lean forward a little bit. You'll feel it more in your hip flexors. Awesome. Let's just bring our feet forward. Roll your head down. Relax it. Nod your head yes and no a few times. Inhale up to a flat back. So flat back can be here. or here. And then breathe up all the way up. Awesome. Let's do one breath together, or two breaths. Ready? Let's do one more. Awesome. You did great.